Guess the voice. 30 voices. 4 options. Can you recognize them all? Question 1. Listen to the voice.
Of our allies, and above all, of the cause of freedom. A tremendous battle is raging in France and Flanders. The Germans, by a remarkable combination...
Who was it? A. Winston Churchill. B. Alfred Hitchcock. C. Ernest Hemingway. D. Dwight Eisenhower. Correct answer, A. Winston Churchill. That was Churchill during World War II, when his voice became almost as powerful as a weapon. Question 2. Listen to the voice.
Our nation of a victory by either of the major political parties. The problem of the electorate is far deeper, far more vital than the
Who was it? A. Harry Truman. B. Franklin D. Roosevelt. C. J. Edgar Hoover. D. Walt Disney. Correct answer. B. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Roosevelt was the only U.S. president elected 4 times. Question 3. Listen to the voice.
I am proud to come to this city as the guest of your distinguished
Who was it?
mayor.
A. Richard Burton. B. Lyndon B. Johnson. C. John F. Kennedy. D. Henry Kissinger. Correct answer, C. John F. Kennedy. His Berlin speech became one of the most famous Cold War moments. Question 4. Listen to the voice.
This is the 37th time I have spoken to you from this office, where so many decisions have been made that shape the history of this nation. Each time I have
Who
done
was
so
it? A. Ronald Reagan. B. Walter Cronkite. C. Gerald Ford. D. Richard Nixon. Correct answer, D. Richard Nixon. Nixon remains the only U.S. president to resign from office. Question 5. Listen to the voice.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Who was it? A. Neil Armstrong. B. Buzz Aldrin. C. John Glenn. D. Gene Cernan. Correct answer, A. Neil Armstrong. His first words on the moon became one of the most replayed audio moments in history. Question 6. Listen to the voice.
I am able to say a few words of my own. I have never wanted to withhold anything. But until now...
Who was it? A. King Charles. B. Edward VIII. C. Prince Philip. D. Lord Mountbatten. Correct answer, B. Edward VIII. He gave up the British throne after less than 1 year as king. Question 7. Listen to the voice.
And cruel foe. To this we shall turn with the utmost resolve and with all our resources. But at this hour...
Who was it? A. Neville Chamberlain. B. Anthony Eden. C. King George VI. D. Clement Attlee. Correct answer, C. King George VI. He struggled with a speech impediment, which made his public speeches even more remarkable. Question 8. Listen to the voice.
Thank you very much. Thank you and good evening. The sponsor has been identified, but unlike most television programs, the performer
Who
hasn't
was
been
it? A. Charlton Heston. B. Barry Goldwater. C. George McGovern. D. Ronald Reagan. Correct answer. D. Ronald Reagan. Before politics, Reagan was a Hollywood actor and a radio sports announcer. Question 9. Listen to the voice.
1/3 of the population of the South is of the Negro race. No enterprise seeking the material, civil, or moral welfare of this section can disregard this element of our population and reach the highest
Who was it?
success.
A. Booker T. Washington. B. Frederick Douglass. C. W.E.B. Du Bois. D. Marcus Garvey. Correct answer. A. Booker T. Washington. He became one of the most influential African American leaders around the turn of the 20th century. Question 10. Listen to the voice.
Nearly all the visions of the future that we have been shown, from H.G. Wells onwards, have been essentially static. They show a society that is in most cases far in advance of ours, in science, in technology, and in politics.
Who was it? A. Carl Sagan. B. Stephen Hawking. C. Isaac Asimov. D. Richard Feynman. Correct answer. B. Stephen Hawking. His synthetic voice became so iconic that he kept it, even when better technology became available. Question 11. Listen to the voice.
The tall man with a high hat and a whiskers on his chin will soon be knocking at your door.
Who was it? A. Daffy Duck. B. Porky Pig. C. Bugs Bunny. D. Woody Woodpecker. Correct answer. C. Bugs Bunny. The original voice was performed by Mel Blanc, known as the Man of 1,000 Voices. Question 12. Listen to the voice.
Whatever the result of the mission that brought me to London, I know that I shall carry with me the pleasantest memory of my stay in the midst of the poor people of East London.
Who was it? A. Rabindranath Tagore. B. Subhas Chandra Bose. C. Muhammad Ali Jinnah. D. Mahatma Gandhi. Correct answer. D. Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi's voice is much rarer to hear than his image is to see. Question 13. Listen to the voice.
Our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts. The victims were in airplanes or in their offices. Secretaries, businessmen.
Who was it? A. George W. Bush. B. Al Gore. C. Dick Cheney. D. John McCain. Correct answer. A. George W. Bush. This voice became instantly recognizable after the attacks of September 11th. Question 14. Listen to the voice.
And now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially.
Who was it? A. Indira Gandhi. B. Jawaharlal Nehru. C. Muhammad Iqbal. D. Sardar Patel. Correct answer. B. Jawaharlal Nehru. His Tryst with Destiny speech marked India's independence in 1947. Question 15. Listen to the voice.
Taxes take from everyone a part of his earnings and force everyone to work for a certain part of his time for the government. When we come to realize that the yearly expenses...
Who was it? A. Herbert Hoover. B. Warren G. Harding. C. Calvin Coolidge. D. William Howard Taft. Correct answer, C. Calvin Coolidge. Coolidge was nicknamed Silent Cal because he was famously quiet. Question 16. Listen to the voice.
Demonstration, which is fortunate, 'cause I'm him. Now listen as I draw and fire. Now hold on there. That ain't the sound of a six-shooter.
Who was it? A. Huckleberry Hound. B. Yogi Bear. C. Deputy Dog. D. Quick Draw McGraw. Correct answer, D. Quick Draw McGraw. He was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon horse who often played the overconfident hero. Question 17. Listen to the voice.
Rat. Oh boy, what a long day. Well, at least tonight is my bowling night. Cave, sweet cave.
Who was it? A. Fred Flintstone. B. Barney Rubble. C. George Jetson. D. Mr. Slate. Correct answer, A. Fred Flintstone. Fred Flintstone was basically a Stone Age sitcom dad with a prehistoric temper. Question 18. Listen to the voice.
Hi, I'm the resuscitator. Today, I will be reading a selection from my favorite and yours, the Jetsons, Snagglepuss style. George Jetson has just bid adieu to Spacely Sprockets.
Who was it? A. Top Cat. B. Snagglepuss. C. Magilla Gorilla. D. Ricochet Rabbit. Correct answer, B. Snagglepuss. Snagglepuss was famous for theatrical catchphrases and dramatic exits. Question 19. Listen to the voice.
Humbled by the task before us. Grateful for the trust you have bestowed. Mindful of the sacrifices borne by our ancestors.
Who was it? A. Jesse Jackson. B. Colin Powell. C. Barack Obama. D. Martin Luther King Sr. Correct answer, C. Barack Obama. Obama's speaking rhythm became one of the most recognizable political styles of the 21st century. Question 20. Listen to the voice.
Places, this is a take. Action! Ooh, I'm hungry. If only there was something to eat around here. What's this I see? One of the farmer's sheep got loose, and it's a nice, fat, juicy one.
Who was it? A. Wally Gator. B. Peter Potamus. C. Augie Doggy. D. Hokey Wolf. Correct answer, D. Hokey Wolf. Hokey Wolf was a smooth-talking Hanna-Barbera character with a trickster personality. Question 21. Listen to the voice.
Clean out the soda bottles. See? In my own inimitable fashion, I had solved another one. Mark this. Case closed. Now...
Who was it? A. Super Snooper. B. Secret Squirrel. C. Inspector Gadget. D. Adam Ant. Correct answer, A. Super Snooper. Super Snooper was part of the detective duo Snooper and Blabber. Question 22. Listen to the voice.
Reborn in the world's oldest democracy that brings forth the vision and courage to reinvent America. when our founders boldly declared America's independence to the world?
Who was it? A. Jimmy Carter. B. Bill Clinton. C. Ross Perot. D. Newt Gingrich. Correct answer, B. Bill Clinton. Clinton was elected president at just 46 years old and became known for his charismatic speaking style. Question 23. Listen to the voice.
Had this been an actual alert, you would have been instructed to run! The zookeeper, Mr. Twiddle, is coming! Hide! Save yourself, don't you know? Thank you.
Who was it? A. Lippy the Lion. B. Touch Turtle. C. Wally Gator. D. Tennessee Tuxedo. Correct answer, C. Wally Gator. Wally Gator was a cartoon alligator who usually wanted to escape the zoo. Question 24. Listen to the voice.
Flying balloon. I'm here to give you a demonstration of my patent-pending hippo hurricane howler. You might want to put your hands over the ears of small children.
Who was it? A. Squiddly Diddly. B. Grape Ape. C. Breezely Bruin. D. Peter Potamus. Correct answer, D. Peter Potamus. Peter Potamus was a purple hippo known for his time-traveling balloon adventures. Question 25. Listen to the voice.
First of all, I want to express my deep thanks to the leaders who come here from 27 nations in our own hemisphere, 20 heads of state for this historical...
Who was it? A. Jimmy Carter. B. Gerald Ford. C. Nelson Rockefeller. D. Walter Mondale. Correct answer, A. Jimmy Carter. After leaving office, Carter became even more famous for humanitarian work. Question 26. Listen to the voice.
Continue as I speak. Ground forces are not engaged. This conflict started August 2nd when the dictator of Iraq invaded a small and helpless neighbor. Kuwait, a member of the Arab...
Who was it? A. Bob Dole. B. George H.W. Bush. C. Dan Quayle. D. James Baker. Correct answer, B. George H.W. Bush. He had one of the most extensive foreign policy resumes of any modern U.S. president. Question 27. Listen to the voice.
The other day, in a speech at Sioux Falls, Mr. Wilson stated his position when he said that the history of government, the history of liberty, was the history of the limitation of governmental power.
Who was it? A. Woodrow Wilson. B. William McKinley. C. Theodore Roosevelt. D. Ulysses S. Grant. Correct answer, C. Theodore Roosevelt. He once gave a speech after being shot because the folded pages in his pocket slowed the bullet. Question 28. Listen to the voice.
3,000 miles from home, an American army is fighting for you. Everything you hold worthwhile is at stake. Only the hardest blows can win against the enemy we are fighting. Invoking the spirit of our forefathers.
Who was it? A. Douglas MacArthur. B. George Patton. C. Dwight Eisenhower. D. General John J. Pershing. Correct answer, D. General John J. Pershing. Pershing commanded American forces in Europe during World War I. Question 29. Listen to the voice.
Mr. Diamond, Mr. Daniel, and ladies and gentlemen, I come here this evening because of my deep interest and affection.
Who was it? A. Robert F. Kennedy. B. Ted Kennedy, C. Hubert Humphrey, D. Eugene McCarthy. Correct answer, A. Robert F. Kennedy. His speeches often mixed politics with moral urgency and social justice. Question 30. Listen to the voice.
We made it to the afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Nice afternoon in advance of curiously, May 2-4 weekend, as it's known in some provinces, and it's not May 2-4, but the long weekend. It's good to see that snow is coming.
Who was it? A. Justin Trudeau, B. Mark Carney, C. Stephen Harper, D. Jean Chrétien. Correct answer, B. Mark Carney. Before entering top-level politics, he led both the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England. How many did you recognize? Drop your score in the comments. Every 2 months, we give away a $50 Amazon voucher to one random commenter across our channels. To enter, simply leave a comment with your score. And if you enjoy quizzes like this, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next quiz.